know me as the baker of the friend group, and I'm proud to wear that title. Baking is a blend of creativity and precision. It's therapeutic, until of course I remember the mountain of dishes that await for me in my kitchen sink. Recently, my math teacher called out my skill in class, joking. Roxann's already got her first order, after a classmate said they were willing to try one of my baked goods. It was a moment of pride, being recognized for something that I genuinely love to do. And one day, as usual, I found myself in the kitchen with every ingredient lined up. The softened butter fell smooth between my fingers, the flour lightly dusted across the counter, and the sound of those measuring cups was oddly satisfying. Every step was deliberate. I measured each ingredient as if precision itself would guarantee my perfection. As I folded in the last few ingredients, that warm butter aroma filled the air. And I thought, this was going to be perfect. But in my pursuit of that flawless magazine-worthy cake, I missed out on the real joy. The rhythm of the mixing, the warmth of the kitchen, and that anticipation of what was to come. When I pulled the cake out of the oven, it wasn't flawless. There was a slight crack and, well, the edges were slightly uneven. But when I tasted it, none of those imperfections mattered. That cake brought joy not just to me, but to everyone that I had shared it with. That moment hit me. Baking isn't always about perfection. Much like life, it's about savoring the process, even when it's messy. We as individuals aim for perfection, setting high expectations for ourselves, and wanting everything to just turn out right. Yet, true fulfillment doesn't come from those perfect results. It comes from the journey, the meaning, and the connections we're making along the way. Let's think of it together. How valuable would your lives be if they were just perfect? Not a lot, right? It's little flaws and unexpected moments that make our lives so much more beautiful. Reflecting on my baking, I realized that this obsession with perfection had crept into various other areas of my life. I was so focused on the numbers and the grades that I wanted to achieve. But no matter how high I scored, it was never enough for me. Every subject, every assignment became a checklist to hit the mark, rather than an opportunity for me to grow. I was so caught up in that chase of perfection that I had lost sight of why I truly love learning in the first place. That's when I paused. I asked myself, why am I doing this? And the answer led me to make a pact with myself, to seek meaning, not just in my marks, but in everything that I did. Finding meaning in my life has now become essential, something I try to pursue every single day. And that's why I'm here today, to share my own journey in hope that it resonates with yours. In the midst of all of this studying, I decided to take up volunteering. It was through volunteering I'd found the sense of fulfillment I'd been missing, a sense of purpose that went far deeper than any perfect grade. Volunteering taught me to make a real impact, to connect with others in meaningful ways. It taught me that success isn't about achieving goals, it's about the change we're inspiring along the way. One of the most powerful experiences of this came to me when I volunteered at a children's hospital for long-term care. Walking into that ward, I wasn't just meeting patients, I was connecting with young lives full of resilience, warmth, and untapped joy. That's also when I met a young girl, Sarah. Sarah has a whirlwind of energy and mischief, always pulling pranks and teasing me. Yet, despite her struggles, her positive energy filled the room, reminding me of how precious every moment was. Those moments of connection were far more valuable than any perfect grade. I began to understand then that life isn't about reaching a destination. It's about the journey, the meaning, and the connections we're making along the way. Leading me to the second way I discovered my purpose, through storytelling. I realized that storytelling isn't just a powerful tool for us to express ourselves. It's a way for us to inspire change and connection. Every story we share binds us together, reminding us that none of us are alone in our struggles. It's through these shared moments I've seen how storytelling enriches our lives with meaning and purpose. With every heartfelt conversation and story I exchanged, I've gained a deeper understanding of my path and the path of the ones that surround me. So, as I continue this journey, I've realized that the perfect recipe for life isn't flawless. It's a blend of trials, joys, and surprises, each adding something unique to the mix. So, in your reflections, I ask that you embrace those imperfections and cherish the connections that have the power to give purpose to your life. As Ronald Dahl said, somewhere inside all of us is the power to change the world. Believe in your story. It has the power to transform, inspire, and make a difference. Thank you.